Well, hey gang, how you doing? It's Jonathan again for Tailhunter International. Time once again for the Mexican Minute PAZ video fishing report, and this is going to cover all of the fishing action for our Tailhunter Sportfishing Fleet in PAZ, Baja, Mexico for this past week of the 21st through the 28th of April 2018. Wherever you are, thanks for checking in, thanks for subscribing. Let's talk a little bit about fishing. We finally, after a couple of kind of so-so weeks, we finally had a break in the weather. There were still some flurries of wind that bugged us. We're going into that transition time between cold weather and warmer weather, but weather finally gave us a break, and consequently the fishing really showed a difference. Wow, we had so many different variety this week. Inshore fishing, offshore fishing, quality, quantity. There was a lot of stuff going on. Inshore, let me tell you, if you want some hard-fighting, good-eating fish, we had pargo. We had two kinds of pargo. We had the pargo liso, those big red mullet snapper. Sometimes you see them when they're spawning. It looks like a Japanese koi pond on steroids, just moving all around and undulating under there. These are 20, 30, 40-pound fish, close up in the shallows. We got some of those. We lost a lot of those. We also got some big pargo mulatto as well. Great-eating fish. If you like snapper, wow, almost unlimited snapper. We got a lot of snapper. Red snapper, yellow snapper, differing sizes, maybe 1 to about 10 pounds. A lot of other fish, once again, lost because we're fishing really shallow, up in the rocks, up in the reefs, areas where there's a lot of structure. So you've got fish with big teeth, you've got fish with sharp scales, you've got sharp gills on them, and then you've got the rocks. So you've got a lot of things going against you. You can see these fish swimming under the boat. That's how close to shore we are. They hit, they slam you, they bend your rod and then they break you off. So frustrating, but my gosh, we really had a lot of those going on. So we had pargo. We also had big cabria. We had these snapper going on. We had Jack Crevalle were also fighting. They're not really great eating fish, but boy, you get into a school of those and they're 10, 15, 20-pound fish, and they'll rip you all around the boat. A lot of fun, plus a lot of bonito. We had the regular bonito, but we also got those fun white bonito. Not quite as big as our normal Pacific bonito that we usually get, and these are a lot better eating, so we were taking some of those. Offshore, well, not really offshore, because maybe just a little further out, but again, within sight of land. We got wahoo. That was our big surprise this week. Take a look at some of these photos. Some of the boats are getting 2, 3 wahoo each. They're eating not only sardines, but also in these slow-trolled X-Wrap rapalas, the dark colors, the purple and black, the black and white, the dark blue mackerel colors, the X-Wrap 15s, the X-Wrap 20s. You don't want to run them too deep because we're not in very deep water. But some of these wahoo, 20, 25, 35 pounders, a couple of others, also breaking off. That's exciting stuff. Some Dorados still around. We're seeing some billfish, although we didn't hook up any. The commercial guys are seeing them. And hey, we finally got into our first roosterfish this week. We've had some smaller ones, the little tiny punkish guys, but this week we finally got some 20, 30 pounders close to shore, right up on the beach, all the fish released. But, we're the roosterfish capital of the world. The world record, 114-pound rooster caught in our area on our beaches at Las Arenas. And we've caught about 6 of those fish that would have broken that world record, but we released them all. We even had one that was up to 150 pounds. So it's good to see the big boys moving in. We're really encouraged that maybe we're going to get some more of these coming up because this is the time. The roosterfish are going to start moving in, and a lot of folks are signed up to catch their first roosterfish. Knock that off the bucket list this week. But take a look at these photos. We're looking forward to some great fishing. It also helps. There's a lot more fishermen coming in as the season's kicking off. Things are cranking up. We're looking forward to having you down. Thanks for checking in. This is Jonathan for the Mexican Minute Tailhunter Fishing Report. You take care. God bless. Take care of each other, and we'll see you next week.